Yes. Good evening, gentlemen. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yes.
Fine.
So before we start our plan
What
today,
page?
let me
29.
ask you, yes. Let me ask you about last lesson. What did you study last lesson?
About listening.
About what?
Listening.
I know. About what? What is the main focus of
Uh,
listening?
where are you from? And
Mm-hmm.
you live in flat or home?
Yes, you mean describe life in your favorite
Eh,
place.
yes.
Describe life in your favorite town, for example, right?
Eh,
And you listen to three
Place in
different
town.
people. Exactly. Did you write about this? I requested you to write a paragraph
Teacher,
about, yes.
I write, but
page,
Okay.
page 30.
Right.
what?
So please,
Wait,
yes.
page
Yes, you are right. Please open your book to page 30. Okay. So, inshallah, ya shabab, tonight
I
we
write
need,
little.
great. Please, after the class, send it to WhatsApp group, please. Take photo and send it, please, to check it for you. So, today, bi'Iznillah ta'ala, we need to complete Unit 3. So please give me your full attention to finish unit, inshallah, tonight. Here, as you see, describe life in your favorite town. Let me ask you the same question, ya Fahad. What's your favorite town?
Damma.
And Sultan, what's your favorite town?
Riyadh.
Riyadh. Okay. Can you describe life in Riyadh, please? Why do you like life in Riyadh?
Because Riyadh season
Okay.
and
Yeah.
the places.
What you mean by places?
The
You mean international places? You
fantastic,
can. Okay.
fantastic
Yes.
place there.
You mean fantastic places,
Yeah,
especially Boulevard area. This is what you mean?
yeah, and Boulevard War.
Okay, great. طيب. So, Fahad, why do you like the man?
No, I
Mhm.
ما أدري بغير الإجابة.
Okay, no problem. Yes. What's your favorite
قصيم.
town? El Qasim. Why?
Where?
Why do you like live life in Qasim?
Yes.
Yeah,
I like life in Qasim because my friend and my family go
great.
out with him.
Yes, because your family members, your friends are there and you can go out together and you can do a lot of things
Yeah.
together. Yes.
Yes.
So great. So now, here, as you see in the pictures, you can see life. What is this city, ya shabab? Huh? Melbourne. Yes, just a
Britain.
second, ya shabab. Just a
Yeah,
second. Just a
Okay.
second.
Take your time.
Yes, again, ya shabab. Sorry, again. So let's listen. Okay. So let's listen and answer the questions. But before we start listening, look at the photos and read the facts about Melbourne. This in Australia. Do you think Melbourne is a nice place to live? Why not? This is, look at the pictures. What do you think?
What the question?
Again, look at the pictures. This is
Yes.
an Australian town. It's called
Yes.
Melbourne. So, do you think, based on the pictures, do you think life there is nice or difficult?
Yes. Nice.
Why?
Because the weather and the beaches good, perfect.
Okay. You
I
mean
think the
it's
weather is hot, sunny.
maybe weather, it's a coastal city. You can do a lot of things, you know, in water, everything.
Yes.
So now let's listen and check. Mike lives in Melbourne with his family. Listen to him and answer questionnaire about life in Melbourne. Take the correct answers. Okay? Shabab, here, read the
Okay.
questions before
In the
you
box.
listen. Yes. Where do most people live? What time do
In the
children
flat.
start? Yes. So listen carefully and answer these questions.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Sultan, ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's start.
In Melbourne, do most people live in houses or flats?
I'd say most people live in houses. Most people don't live in the city centre. They live outside.
Okay. And what time do children start school?
Usually at 9. 9 o'clock. Yeah, my children start at 9, certainly.
And what time do they finish?
3:30. 3:30.
So, a question about people in offices. Where do most people have lunch?
Gosh, well, nowadays people don't have time to go home or go to a restaurant, so they have a sandwich outside in the park or something to eat in the office.
What time do shops close in Melbourne?
Well, in Melbourne, shops close about 6 or 7. They're open late Thursday and Friday, and there are 24-hour shops nowadays.
Do shops close at lunchtime?
No, they don't.
And do shops open on Sunday?
I think everything's open on Sunday nowadays.
How about dinner? What time do people have dinner?
At home?
Yeah.
Well, at home, I think most Australians eat quite early, about 6 o'clock. And some restaurants are open late, but most restaurants close at around 9:30 or 10. Some restaurants are open late, especially Chinese restaurants.
Now listen again. Shabab, are you listening?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen again,
Can
double
you
check.
give-
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Okay.
Listen again, double check your answers. Go ahead.
Unit 3, Recording 7.
So, in Melbourne, do most people live in houses or flats?
I'd say most people live in houses. Most people don't live in the city centre. They live outside.
Okay. And what time do children start school?
Usually at 9. 9 o'clock. Yeah, my children start at 9, certainly.
And what time do they finish?
3:30. 3:30.
So, a question about people in offices. Where do most people have lunch?
Gosh, well, nowadays people don't have time to go home or go to a restaurant, so they have a sandwich outside in the park or something to eat in the office.
What time do shops close in Melbourne?
Well, in Melbourne, shops close about 6 or 7. They're open late Thursday and Friday, and there are 24-hour shops nowadays.
Do shops close at lunchtime?
No, they don't.
And do shops open on Sunday?
I think everything's open on Sunday nowadays.
How about dinner? What time do people have dinner?
At home?
Yeah.
Well, at home, I think most Australians eat quite early, about 6 o'clock. And some restaurants are open late, but most restaurants close at around 9:30 or 10. Some restaurants are open late, especially Chinese restaurants.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so number 1. Number one. What's the answer? Number one.
I think other.
In
Okay.
houses.
Yes, in houses. So 1A.
Teacher,
Yes.
he said most people outside.
I mean live, where people live. Most people live in
Yeah, he
houses.
said outside.
They mean eat outside. They eat outside. They eat sandwiches.
No, again. Only
Mhm.
the first question.
You mean, would you like to listen again?
Only the first question.
No problem. Listen
Unit
again.
3, Recording 7.
So, in Melbourne, do most people live in houses or flats?
I'd say most people live in houses. Most people don't live in the city centre. They live outside.
Okay. And what time do children start school?
Usually at 9. 9 o'clock. Yeah, my children start at 9, certainly.
سمعت start.
And what time do they finish?
3:30.
Again, please. What's your question?
أقول سمعته
For what?
قال كأني
Where-
سمعت يقول إن أغلب بعضهم ما هو بالبيت.
Where do most people live? In houses,
Yes, he
in
said
flats?
most people in a house, most
Yes.
people don't live in city center. Okay.
Type.
Right.
Again, let me double check.
Right.
So, but the right answer, houses. Here, listen.
Yes.
Yes.
توني أفهم والله.
Mhm. Okay, so most people live in houses, but most people don't live in the city center. Okay, يعني الناس عايشة في بيوت، لكن البيوت دي فين؟ ما هي في السيتي سنتر، بعيدة عن الزحمة، بعيدة عن وسط البلد.
هي أنا توني أفهمها.
Clear؟ طيب, now,
Yes.
question 2. So 1A, what about 2?
C.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Do you agree,
9 p.m.
Sultan? Yes.
And
Sultan,
Yeah.
do you agree?
Yes, 9 a.m. and 3:30 p.m.
Exactly. What about 3? Where do most people have lunch?
In
In a
their
restaurant.
office or outside.
No, in their office or outside. C. طيب, do shops open late? For يا فهد.
Yes.
Do shops open
B.
late? Yes, B. Do you agree, يا سلطان? طيب, 5. Do shops close at lunchtime?
طبعا أنا.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
طيب, do shops open on Sunday?
Yes.
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 And what time do people have dinner at home?
About 6 p.m.
6 p.m. And what time do most restaurants close?
9:30
half
or
past 9 and
Yes.
10.
10. Yes. Perfect, يا شباب. So after answering all the 8 questions, I think now you know everything about life in Melbourne, right? When do people have lunch? When do where do they live, in houses or in flats? And when do they have dinner and lunch and so on? What about you? Right? So listen to the second part of the interview and check your answers. Okay? Listen the second part.
Recording 8.
Okay, so let me check. In Melbourne, most people live in houses.
Yeah, I think so.
Children start school at 9 o'clock
Yeah,
and finish at 3.
3:30. They finish at 3:30.
Oh, sorry, yes. They finish school at 3:30, not 3 o'clock.
That's right.
And at lunchtime, most people don't go home or go to a restaurant. They have lunch in their office or outside.
Okay, yeah.
Most shops are open late on Thursday and Friday,
Uh-huh.
and they don't close at lunchtime. And the shops open on Sunday.
Yeah.
And most people have dinner at about 6 o'clock if they're at home, and restaurants close at about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Most restaurants.
Most restaurants. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So now you should listen again and take the phrase you hear. And after listening, each one of you should describe life in your favorite place to live. Ready? Shabab, ready?
What again?
Can you again?
Again. Now
Yes.
you will listen again for the last time. Why? To take the
Why?
question or the phrase you hear. After listening, each one of you should answer these questions describing your favorite town or your favorite place to live. And in your answer, yes, in your answer, you can use the same sentences. For example, most people live in houses in my town. Or most people live in flats in my town.
In city center.
For example, most people don't live or live in the city center. Children start school at, for example, 7 o'clock, and they finish at, let me say, 1:30 or 1:30, and so on.
Quarter.
And answer, where do people have lunch? Where do people have dinner? And when restaurants open and close? Do shops open on here? Just change Sunday and write Friday, because Friday is our weekend, as you know. Okay. Shabab, so far so good.
يعني أحط بدل Sunday Friday.
Yes, just replace Sunday and write Friday. Do shops open on Friday? Like this. Ready to listen?
Yes.
Yeah. Listen again, and then please get ready for speaking. Sultan, are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah, listen.
Unit 3, Recording 8.
Okay, so let me check. In Melbourne, most people live in houses.
Yeah, I think so.
Children start school at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And finish at 3.
3:30. They finish at 3:30.
Oh, sorry, yes. They finish school at 3:30, not 3 o'clock.
That's right.
And at lunchtime, most people don't go home or go to a restaurant. They have lunch in their office or outside.
Okay, yeah.
Most shops are open late on Thursday and Friday.
Uh-huh.
And they don't close at lunchtime. And the shops open on Sunday.
Yeah.
And most people have dinner at about 6 o'clock if they're at home. And restaurants close at about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Most restaurants.
Most restaurants. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Ready? Shabab, ready to speak?
Yes.
Yes.
Type. You have 1 minute to prepare yourself. Then start speaking, please.
Yeah.
Once you are ready, let me know يا شباب. Please focus on these questions. Focus on these questions. In your speaking, you should answer these questions.
I am finished.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we're done.
Yes.
Start.
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Most people live in a house, and children start school at
Sorry,
7 o'clock.
sorry, Fahad. Please introduce yourself. Let me know your name and where you live. Okay.
Okay.
And introduce yourself. Imagine we don't know you. You know, you are
Okay.
talking to people. They are not Saudi. They don't know anything about your place, where you live. Go ahead.
My name is Fahad. I live in Dammam
Yes, in Saudi Arabia.
in Saudi Arabia.
Great.
Most people in Dammam live in a house.
Houses.
In
yes.
house.
Great.
In house.
Yes.
And children start school
Yes.
at 7 o'clock
Mhm.
a.m. 7 a.m.
Right.
Finish quarter past 1.
Mhm. Yes.
Most people have lunch in a home,
Mhm.
in
Great.
and
Yes. Go ahead.
wait. Shops. Wait. Most shops close at lunchtime.
Great.
Most people have dinner at home.
Okay.
Lunch and dinner يعني كلهم بقى.
Yes.
What time do restaurant close? I think at 12, I think.
Mhm. Right.
Do shops open on
Friday.
right? Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
the shops open.
And
What
last
time
one.
do people have dinner? In home. The time at 7 or 8
Okay.
p.m.
Okay. Perfect, Fahad. Thank you very much. Now, Sultan.
Welcome.
Yes, please describe life in your favorite place to live. Sultan, are you with me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, start, please.
Okay. My name is Sultan.
Mhm.
I am 13 years old. I
Yes.
live in the Dammam, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And most people live in houses in
Mhm.
my town.
Great.
And most people don't live in the city center.
Great.
And the children start school at
Mhm.
7 p.m. and
You mean AM?
in the school, yeah, and in
Yes.
school at uh, 1 1 p.m.
Okay. Yes.
And most people uh, don't
Mhm.
don't eat lunch in
Yeah.
his home.
Okay. Yes.
Most shops open at
Okay.
12
P-
a.m.
PM. PM. Yeah.
p.m.
Mhm.
and close 11:30 p.m.
Okay. You mean open again at
Yeah.
at 4 o'clock? Okay, because the
Yeah.
shops, as you know, they work for two shifts, morning shift and evening shift. Morning shift from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and the evening shift from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yes, okay, go ahead.
And most people have lunch and dinner at
Mhm.
home.
Mhm.
Uh, only this.
طيب. طب do shops open on Friday?
Yes.
Okay. And what time do people have dinner?
Dinner
Yes.
about 8 p.m.
Okay, Shiba. That is great. Thank you very much. Let me clap for you. Thank you very much. Excellent. Well done. So please, after talking about your favorite place to live or your favorite, your real town, please write the same ideas in a paragraph. So write a complete paragraph. Ya Fahad, can you hear me? Are you following? يا فهد.
أبا الرحمن.
طيب. Okay. So please write the same ideas, the same questions in a complete paragraph. Right. So now let's watch a video about India, life in India. And this is the last part in Unit 3. Right? Have you ever visited India?
No.
No. What do you know Indian Railway? Indian Railway. As you see in the picture, this is Indian Railway. يعني القطار في الهند. Okay. What do you know about India? What do you know about India? So try to answer the question in the quiz. يعني do your best, try to answer as much as you can. Then you should listen and watch a video about India and answer the questions. Start now, please. What is the capital city of India? Shilma. Shilma.
I don't know.
I know you don't know, but try. I know you don't know, but try.
I think
Mhm.
Mumbai.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
طيب. Okay, so now please listen and answer the questions. Okay, so let me stop. Yes, let me stop, ya shabab, the meeting now and watch the video. But before you watch the video, please try to answer these questions. Try to answer these questions. Try just as much as you can. Okay, so here the words. Okay, so here ya shabab, before you start listening or watching the video, here, check the glossary. Glossary means the key words, the most important words in the video. Colonial times, station master, porter, prediction. Can you read, please? Who can read the meaning?
Three.
Colonial times means what? The time
The time when the British
governed India. انتوا عارفين ان بريطانيا كانت محتلة الهند وهم اللي سموها
India.
انديا. تمام؟ فبنقول colonial times لما بنصود هنا وقت الاحتلال. طيب station master
the manager at the
a railway station.
railway station.
Porter, what does mean porter? A person who helps
Person who help
passengers with their bags.
passengers with their bags.
Yes, هذا العامل أو الشيال اللي بيشيل أغراض الناس. طيب prediction. Prediction means this a guess about
the future.
exactly a guess about the future. Okay, clear now?
Clear.
So let's watch. I'll stop sharing now. And please join the meeting again.
Teacher,
Yes.
what's mean a guess? تخمين.
Yes.
أو
تخمين.
نخمن.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So after يا شباب, when you come back, you will watch the video about Indian city, then answer the questions. And after listening, I'd like each one of you describe the same city again. Describe life in the same city again. It's called Shilma, an Indian city.
Okay. Saudi Arabia city.
Yes, let's watch this. Thank you.
Okay.
Join again, please.
Okay.